take it real soon. You know we got what you need, baby, so take it, move along. I said we got what you need.
Hi everybody, I'm Sergio with Mobility Direct and welcome to our YouTube channel. Thanks for stopping by. In today's video, we're going to give you an in-depth review of the Buzzaround XLS-HD in the four-wheel configuration. It's made by Golden Technologies, one of the most trusted name brands in powered mobility. Now before I get started with this video, I do want to mention two quick things. Number one, if you want a copy of our free product catalog, all you have to do is go to our website, click on the green button at the top of every page that says free catalog, fill out the simple short form, and you'll get one in the mail within 1 to 2 weeks tops. I also want to say that if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, you're automatically going to get entered into our monthly giveaway raffle. That's right, once a month we give away a free powered mobility product to a random YouTube subscriber. So if you're not already subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit that button and you could be the next lucky winner, like the few past winners I'm throwing on the screen right now. With that being said, let's go ahead and get started. So again, Golden Technologies is definitely one of the trusted name brands in the industry. They not only have an industry-leading warranty for parts, but they also include a 1-year in-home service agreement, which includes labor. So if something goes wrong within the first year and it's an approved warranty claim, they're sending a technician to your home. You don't have to go anywhere. And that speaks volume as to the build quality and the confidence they have in their products. So I'm going to dive right into the specifications. Have this specification sheet available on our website. I'm going to put the link in the description of this video as well. All right, so I've got the spec sheet here and we're going to start from the top. This is model number GB124A SHZ, and the SHZ simply means that it's going to come with suspension and it's going to be able to hold 325 pounds as opposed to the standard XL version, which can only hold 300 pounds and it does not have suspension. So again, 325 pounds on the weight capacity. It has a maximum speed of 4 miles per hour, an operating range of either 9 miles with the standard battery pack, which we can see on this model now, but you can get a bigger battery pack and get up to 18 miles. It has a clearance under the deck of 4 inches and a turning radius of 44 inches. I will point out that you can get the 3-wheel model, and that is going to have a much better turning radius, and it's going to give you a little bit more foot space on the floorboard. And we'll throw that on the screen for just a second for you to see what that's all about. It does come with 2 lead-acid batteries. They're 12 volts, 12 amp hour for the standard, 22 amp hour for the upgraded. And you do get the red and the blue colored panel options, and it is going to have electromagnetic brakes. It's going to have your typical tiller setup, which we'll go over, and the seat dimensions are 17 inches wide by 14.5 inches deep. The front tires are 7.5 inches, the rear tires are 8 inches, and it does have 2-inch anti-tip wheels in the back. When disassembled, the heaviest piece is going to weigh 40 pounds. Altogether, it weighs 105 pounds. Overall length is going to be 40 inches and the overall width is 20 inches. So it's pretty compact. You're definitely going to be able to fit it in the trunk of most vehicles, and it will work with most vehicle lift applications. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get started with the demonstration of how it works, how to take it apart, talk about the comfort adjustment features, starting with the seat. So you've got a really comfy seat that does rotate. There's a lever on the right-hand side, which we're getting up here with the camera so you could see. It will rotate 360 degrees and lock into position. So if you want to pull up to a table and not have the floorboard in front of you, to have a meal at a restaurant, or even just to make it easier to transport in and out of the chair, you can rotate it to the side, lift the armrests up, and it becomes a lot easier. The armrests are also width adjustable. So on the back here, you've got these little twist knobs. If you loosen them up, you can actually extend the distance between the armrests. So once you loosen it up all the way, you could slide out the armrest and lock it back into position to change the distance between each armrest. While we're here, I want to show you, you've got a few things going on in the back. We have a little storage pouch. Put your user manual there, charger, and then here, if you remove this little plastic cover, you can put a rear basket, oxygen tank holder, walker holder, and several other universal accessories that fit into that 1-inch hitch receiver square. Aside from that, it's a pretty straightforward seat. I will say that it is one of the more comfortable seats, and what's going to make this model unique is that you get a premium seat, you get a lighting package, suspension, 325-pound weight capacity, and it's really affordable. And that's what I love about this model. All right, now a few other things here in the rear that I wanted to show you. You've got some nice reflectors, the golden logo, nice looking coils for the suspension. You have 4 independent suspension coils, anti-tip wheels there, and you can see the motor in there. It's a pretty big motor. It handles very well off-road. We have some grass testing videos, which you can check out with the link in the description below. This scooter handles pretty well in the grass, no doubt about it. Now, obviously, if you are lighter, it's going to perform better on grass and inclines, but if you're close to that maximum weight capacity, it's going to vary and hinder the performance overall. Moving our way to the front, you could see the floorboard is very spacious. You've got the same suspension coils in the front that you do in the rear, 2 of them. There's a little handle right here, which you can use to grab the scooter's front end if you're putting it in the trunk of the car when it's disassembled, and we'll show you how it disassembles in just a moment here. Moving our way up, on the tiller steering column, there's 2 knobs. One is to lock the steering, which is going to prevent the handlebar from swaying left and right when it's folded down and in the trunk of your car. You have a knob here which you'll loosen, and that's going to allow you to tilt the steering assembly either closer to you or further away from you. Now, above the rotation knob that you use to adjust the tilting angle of the entire steering assembly, there's a light, and the light is tilt adjustable. It's not the most powerful light, but it does illuminate the path in front of you, and the light switch or the light button is right here. So you just tap that button to turn it off and on, and as you can see, it's pretty bright. It definitely is going to illuminate the path in front of you when you're out at night. I also want to show you that in the basket, which is easily removable, you have a built-in cup holder now, which comes with it. So in terms of accessories that come with it without any additional cost, it's got a lot of them. It even has a cell phone holder that you can use to attach your cell phone to, so you have your phone on the go, ready to go. And there is a USB charging port. There is a little cover here that you swing out of the way, and you'll expose the USB charging port. So if you've got a USB cord and you want to power your cell phone up to charge it, you can draw power from the unit's batteries and wire that up right to the cell phone holder. Now, you also have a Delta wraparound tiller, and it's meant to be used with one hand. So if you want to go forward, you pull back with your right hand, or you push forward to go backwards with your right hand. You can use your left hand. The controls are just going to be inverted, so you would push forward to go forward, or pull back to go back. Now, I do want to point out on the other side of the dash on the bottom here, we have a similar style little cover where you can expose the charging port. So that's the charging port. The charger comes with the unit. It's an XLR charger. So it's like a barrel connector with 3 pins, and you can cover up the charging port, just a little swinging cover there. So when you're ready to charge your unit, you just plug it in up there, or there's a secondary charging port on the battery box. So when you want to take it apart, or take the battery box and bring it upstairs, leave the unit in the trunk of your car or in the garage, you can do so. There's also a fuse right there in the middle and a circuit breaker reset button. So if you do overheat your unit, it might trip the breaker, go ahead and push that button back in to reset the unit. Now, going back to the tiller assembly, you do have a horn button here and a potentiometer to control the speed. It's like a speed limiter or a governor. So if you go all the way clockwise, you're going to reach that top speed. And if you go all the way counterclockwise, you're going to really limit it to go very, very slowly. Now, the throttle levers are sensitive to the touch, meaning if you only push slightly, it's going to crawl at a very slow speed. But as soon as you go all the way, it starts to speed up. And on top of the speed control knob, you do have the key ignition. The unit does come with a spare key and a main key. And when you power it on, you're going to see the battery meter start to turn on. Each one of these green lights are going to start to turn off one at a time as you drain your battery. Now, you want to start charging before you get to the red. I would recommend once you get to like the yellow or the last green, think about charging it. And when you first get your unit, make sure you charge it for several hours to train the batteries. All right, so now that we know how the scooter works, we went over all the comfort adjustment features, I want to show you how to take it apart. The first step is going to be to remove the basket. You just pick straight up. There's just 2 rails and 2 hooks on the front. There's really nothing to it. Just pick straight up. Next, I like to fold the backrest down and then pick up one hand in the front underneath and one hand on the back on that hitch receiver port. Pick straight up. Don't tilt in any direction when you're lifting the seat up, or else it'll appear as if though it's stuck. Next, you want to grab the battery box by the handle. Pick straight up. Put that to the side. Next, loosen this rotation knob towards the base of the steering column until it's loose enough to where you can lower the handlebar assembly, aka the tiller assembly. I wouldn't let it rest on the floorboard where the battery box makes connection, because you're going to scratch the terminal connector and possibly the front end of your steering assembly. Once it's about an inch off that floorboard, tighten up that knob and let it kind of hover right here. Now if you notice, this can swing around a lot when it's in this position, and that's what this little lock here in the front is for. There's a knob that you push forward, give it a slight twist clockwise, and now it's locking the steering so it won't turn when you disassemble your unit. It's locked. When you reassemble it, make sure to unlock it, or else you won't be able to turn your steering assembly. From here, to detach the front half from the rear half, you want to put one hand on the seat post and one hand on this lever, and just pick straight up and push forward. There you have it, folks. Now this seat post comes into the sleeve, and there's a nut and a bolt here that you can loosen up to adjust the height of the seat post. And you'll see that in an unboxing video where there's several different holes on this seat post set at different height increments. So if you want to raise the seat up a few inches or lower it, you just release that nut and the bolt, raise it or lower it, and then put the nut and the bolt back through, and that's how you adjust the height of your seat. Now, as you can see here, we have the unit entirely disassembled. And as far as the weight of each unit, the front half is going to weigh 40 pounds. That's the heaviest piece. And the rear half is going to weigh 28 pounds. The seat with the armrests will weigh 21 pounds. And then the battery box, it's going to weigh either 16 pounds or 30 pounds, depending on which one you get. The smaller one, of course, being the 16-pound box. Now to put it back together, you want to start with the front half and the rear half. And if you notice, there's these hooks on the front half that are facing down. Those hooks are going to fall right over this bar, which is part of the frame for the rear half. So you want to just kind of grab the seat post and make sure everything is lined up straightly, very straight, so that it connects easily. That's the key. Once everything is lined up nice and straight, you can basically, with one hand, guide those hooks so that they fall right on top of the railing system. After that, you just let it go and it clicks into place. Very, very easy to reattach. That's what I love about the Buzzaround scooters, is the simplicity of the disassembly and reassembly process. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and unlock the steering column and raise it up. So first we wanna loosen the tilt adjustment knob, raise the tiller all the way up. And remember, I can't turn the wheel right now because it's locked. How do you unlock it? To unlock it, that's the knob that we were talking about earlier. Push it in, go counterclockwise to unlock it. Now you can actually turn the wheels, and that is the knob we were discussing. All right, so moving along, we're just gonna put the battery box back in, just line it up with the cradle or the dock, drop it right in. There's nothing to it. As far as the seat, when you want to reassemble it, just want to make sure that this male connector falls into the middle of the seat post, known as the female connector, and then level it out. I like to go in perpendicular so you can visualize that male post. I'm going to raise the seat back up, line up the hooks for the basket with the rails, and we're back in business. All right, folks, well, that's going to wrap up our review video of the Buzzaround XLS HD in the four-wheel configuration. Now remember, we have tons of videos ranging from unboxing videos to outdoor testing videos, comparison videos, and they're all broken down into playlists. So if you go to our YouTube channel and check out our playlist, you're going to see tons of other educational videos and entertainment videos as well, like first-person ride-along videos where we go on different terrains with a camera mounted to our chest so that you can see what it's like to physically sit in the seat in a virtual way. By the way, if you have any questions or anything that we didn't cover in this video, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. Either leave a comment in the comments section, we reply to every comment, or call our non-commissioned sales experts. They'd love to hear from you, and they'd love a chance to earn your business. Again, I'm Sergio with Mobility Direct. Thanks for watching this video. Have a great day. Before you go, please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube, search for Mobility Direct, and hit the subscribe button. You can also enable notifications. That way you get notified whenever we release new videos just like this one. Our YouTube channel is organized into convenient playlists ranging from repair videos, review videos, unboxing videos, and we're constantly making epic videos. So make sure you go on over to our YouTube channel, check out our videos, leave a comment if you have any questions. We reply to all of our comments. We would also appreciate it if you like the video. And by the way, don't forget you can claim a copy of our free catalog. Just go to our website and then click on the green button at the top of every page. Just fill out that short form. You'll get one in the mail within 2 weeks. Thanks again for watching and have a great day.